Attention passionate Seattle Seahawks fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Seattle Seahawks' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Seattle Seahawks fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Seattle SEAHAWKS fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. Hold on to your hats because the NFL landscape is buzzing with rumors and speculation that could shake up the NFC West, and more importantly, the Seahawks' plans for a deep playoff run. One of the most intriguing whispers swirling around involves a potential trade that could significantly boost Seattle's offense. Devon Achane, the explosive rookie running back from the Miami Dolphins, might be heading north to join the Seahawks. And if this deal goes through, it could be a game-changer for Seattle's offense, especially in their quest to strengthen the ground game after a somewhat inconsistent start to the season. Let's break this down because it's not just about adding a talented player. It's about what that player can bring to the table and how it aligns with Seattle's current needs. First off, Achane is a name that's been making waves in the league for his speed, agility, and big play ability. Coming out of Texas A&M, this 24-year-old seems to be peaking at the right time. With a career total of around 300 yards rushing and 16 touchdowns, plus the ability to contribute in the passing game, Achane is the kind of back that can electrify any offense. His burst is elite, running a 4.32 40-yard dash, which is blazing fast, and averaging over 5 yards per carry this season. His yards after contact are also impressive, sitting at 5.2 yards and a YAC yards after contact of 142, placing him among the top in the league. Now the Dolphins, sitting at 2-6 and struggling with their defense giving up nearly 29 points per game, are in a tough spot. Sources suggest they're eyeing a trade that would send Achane to Seattle in exchange for a second-round pick in 2026. The Dolphins are also looking to free up cap space, about $12 million, to help rebuild their offensive line after Tua Tagovailoa's concussion issues, which have led to him missing significant time this season. It's a smart move for Miami. They're prioritizing cap relief and draft capital over a player who, while promising, might not fit into their long-term plans amid their current struggles. But for Seahawks fans, this is exciting news. Achane's profile fits perfectly with what coach Ryan Grubb wants to do offensively. Seattle's run game has been a bit of a roller coaster this season, averaging only about 3.8 yards per carry, which isn't quite enough to keep defenses honest. Adding a player like Achane could change that dynamic entirely. His speed and vision in open space make him a big play threat on every touch, and he's shown he can be a reliable weapon out of the backfield. His 84 PFF grade this season reflects solid production, and his ability to hit the hole with explosive bursts makes him a perfect fit for Seattle's offensive scheme. Let me tell you more about Achane's style. He's got a lot of similarities to some of the most electric backs in the league, like Alvin Kamara, especially with his ability to make plays in space. His vision allows him to find creases in the line quickly, and once he hits that open field, defenders have a tough time catching him. His experience in 2025, with 128 carries for 682 yards and 5 rushing touchdowns, along with 152 receiving yards, shows he's a versatile weapon who can be used in a variety of ways. His EPA per run, plus 0.24, indicates he's a positive contributor when he's on the field, and his YAC of 142 yards puts him in the top tier among running backs. His injury in Week 5, an ankle sprain, caused some concern, but he came back strong in Week 9, rushing for 98 yards and 2 touchdowns against the Bills, reaffirming his explosiveness and resilience. The Seahawks are in a unique position this season. At 4-4, they're fighting to stay relevant in the NFC West, which has become more competitive with teams like the 49ers, Rams, and Cardinals all vying for playoff positioning. Seattle's offense has shown flashes, but it's clear that they need more explosive plays, especially in the run game, to truly elevate their offense to the next level. Adding Achane could be that spark. He could immediately boost their projected rushing yards, possibly reaching around 100 yards this season, and add a dimension that defenses haven't seen enough of. His presence would also take pressure off Kenneth Walker III, who's been doing his thing but could benefit from a partner capable of breaking off big runs and keeping defenses on their heels. Let's talk about the impact this could have for the Seahawks. If Achane joins Seattle, he could quickly become a focal point for the offense. His ability to generate big plays, his average of plus 13% EPA per run, could turn the Seahawks' offense from good to great, especially in crucial moments. Grubb's offensive scheme thrives on dynamic playmakers, and Achane fits that mold perfectly. The Seahawks' offense could see a jump in points per game, moving from around 21 to potentially 25 simply by adding this game-breaking talent. His receiving skills also add a mismatch factor. Defenses would have to account for him in the passing game, creating more opportunities for big gains and third-down conversions. Now, looking at playoff implications, this move could be the difference between making the postseason and staying home. The Seahawks' odds to win the Super Bowl, which were around plus 1,200 earlier in the season, could improve significantly with Achane in the fold, possibly dropping to plus 800 or better. His presence would give Seattle a better shot against tough run defenses like the 49ers, who are allowing just 118 rushing yards per game. Achane's speed and big play ability could be the X factor needed to break through those defenses and give the Seahawks a real shot at advancing deep into the playoffs. It's all about creating mismatches and capitalizing on opportunities, and Achane's skill set is tailor-made for that. Of course, this trade isn't just about the immediate impact. It's also a signal that the Seahawks are serious about contending now, not just rebuilding. They're willing to make bold moves to put themselves in the best position to make a Super Bowl run. With a defense that's been solid but could improve, the offense needs to be dynamic and explosive. Achane provides exactly that. His addition would also help balance the offense, giving quarterback Geno Smith more options and making the Seahawks less predictable. Plus, his youth and upside fit perfectly with what Seattle has been building: young, talented, hungry players who want to prove themselves on the big stage. Looking at the bigger picture, this potential trade underscores how NFL teams are thinking strategically about roster moves. The Dolphins, despite their struggles, are looking to rebuild and prioritize cap space and draft capital. Meanwhile, the Seahawks are aiming to capitalize on their current momentum, making strategic moves that could catapult them into the postseason and beyond. Achane's speed and big play ability could be exactly what they need to push over the top and finally get that elusive Super Bowl appearance. In conclusion, if this trade happens, it will be a huge win for the Seahawks. Achane's electrifying style of play could energize the offense, provide a much-needed spark, and give them a real shot at competing with the best in the NFC. Remember, at just 24 years old, Achane is only going to get better, and his addition could be the missing piece that takes Seattle to new heights. It's an exciting time to be a Seahawks fan, and we're all watching closely to see how this story unfolds. Whether it's a game-winning run or a game-changing play, Achane in Seahawks colors could be exactly what this team needs to make a serious playoff push. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Seattle Seahawks news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Seattle Seahawks fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential trade? Are you excited about the idea of Devon Achane donning the Seahawks jersey? Do you think he has what it takes to be a difference maker in our offense? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Seahawks, and we love hearing your perspectives on this. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Seahawks news and analysis. Let's keep the passion alive and continue supporting our team through this exciting season. Go Hawks!